Hey YouTubers, it's your boy Amari Points here, bringing you the latest movie review. Today I'm doing my newest movie review on the newest Sony movie, Uncharted, that's based off the PlayStation video game. And it's basically telling the story of Nate Drake, who is looking for his long-lost brother, and also Sully, that is played by Mark Walhberg, and also Nathan is played by Tom Holland. So let me tell you this. At first they go on this crazy journey all over the world looking for buried treasure, and Nate honestly wants to help continue what his brother started. And let me tell you, this is a pretty decent movie. It's okay, but somewhat not okay. I'm going to explain that in the positives and negatives right now. First off are the positives. And the chemistry between Mark Wahlberg and Tom Holland, I could legit feel the chemistry between these two. They play off each other so well. Mark Wahlberg is definitely the best actor around, one of my favorite actors. Mark, if you watch this, fantastic job on your role. And Tom Holland playing Nate Drake, he's pretty good at his job. First it was Spider-Man No Way Home. Now we see him play this great character from a video game. And kudos to him. Kudos to you, Tom, for playing this amazing character. I'm looking forward to seeing what you do next. Another positive is the two post-credit scenes. Stay after the movie for these two post-credit scenes. Trust me, they are going to lead into a potential sequel for this movie. And let me tell you, I'm looking forward to seeing the sequel to Uncharted. Hopefully we do get to see a bunch of action in this movie and a lot of interesting things in the sequel too. And another positive is that well, we get to see a bunch of cool locations from all over the world, such as Barcelona, the Pacific, everywhere. It really is legit amazing how they just based all these amazing locations off of the game. And truth be told, guys, I didn't play the game myself. Truth be told, I haven't really gotten into them because they really didn't interest me. I'm sorry. Don't hate me because of it. Please, guys, don't hate me. And yeah, but all in all, the locations in this movie were spot on phenomenal. It felt like I was there, and trust me, seeing them crack clues and everything in these amazing locations really felt like it was one of those action / treasure hunting movies. Kind of had a little bit of Indiana Jones in it, but still, it was a blast seeing all these great locations. Another positive is that, well, the story and the cast themselves, they were phenomenal. Though I have one problem with one of the actresses that were in this movie, which I'll explain in the negatives. So yes, bear with me, guys. I will definitely explain it in the negatives. But all in all, the cast themselves, they were phenomenal. They really had good roles to play. And let me tell you, it was a blast seeing these phenomenal characters play to their strengths in this movie. And yes, I really hope the potential sequel lives up to this hype. I really do hope so. And that's it for my positives, guys. On to the negatives. The first negative is that, well, some of Mark Wahlberg's jokes kind of didn't land with me. They were somewhat funny, but somewhat not funny. I think he could have done better if he just made more funny jokes in this movie. truth be told, there was a couple of scenes where he had some interesting jokes that I didn't really laugh at because they were not that funny. I'm sorry, Mark. You're a good actor and you do tell some good jokes, but in this movie, you kind of didn't, buddy. I am truly sorry. Some of the jokes really didn't land with me. I honestly, legit, believe. I legit, honestly, am telling the truth, guys. Most of his jokes didn't really land. And another negative is that one of the actress, Sophia Ali, she wasn't in this movie that much, and I really wish she was in this movie a whole lot more because it would have been nice just to see her play a specific role. Maybe in the sequel she come back. Maybe in the sequel she comes back and we see her play a whole lot more. And along with Antonio Banderas, he was not in this movie that much either. It could have been better if he was in this movie a whole lot more, but he kind of like bites. He kind of like legit didn't really do it for me either. And truth be told, I was expecting more out of him. I really was. And that's it for my positives and negatives, guys. On to my rant. This movie that's based off the video game is just hands down phenomenal. Again, I had a few problems with it, but I also managed to look past. Sorry, my throat's dry. I managed to look past all the interest, all the bad stuff, and still managed to have a fun time with it. But I still like how Sully revealed what happened to his brother. I'm not gonna spoil it for you guys. I don't want to. I don't want to spoil it for anybody. Once you see this movie, you'll see what happens. But again, Tom Holland and Mark Wahlberg are a great duo in this movie. I'm sorry, are a great duo in this movie. I honestly hope they do come back. I hope they do come back for a potential sequel because if they do, I am definitely going to go see it and just have a fun time with it. And all in all the bad guys in this movie were funny. This Scottish guy who was playing the bad guy, he was just hands down funny too. And even though we couldn't understand what he was saying most times, he was still a legit funny, interesting, awesome villain. I I'm looking forward to seeing what else happens in this in the potential sequel for Uncharted. And again, this is based off the video game. Again, I never played it. It didn't really interest me, to be honest. I am so sorry for Uncharted fans out there. Don't hate me for it because honestly, I know there's a lot of people who love the game. But all in all, still, it was a pretty decent movie. I legit enjoyed it. And I'm sure a lot of people who are Uncharted fans will enjoy it too, and see what all happens with Nate's brother and everything. Trust me, when you honestly see what happens, you'll see what I mean. And that's it for my rant, guys. On to the rating. I give Uncharted a solid C, because again, I did enjoy this movie a lot, and trust me, some of the jokes didn't land with me. Some of Mark Wahlberg's jokes didn't land, and some of the villains didn't kind of like had small roles in this movie. It could have been better if they had like bigger and better roles in here, because that's very important if you are a main villain in the movie, having a huge role instead of just having small ones. Trust me, I legit think it could have been better if the villains had more bigger and better roles. But also, I did enjoy this movie. I enjoyed the chemistry Tom Holland and Mark Wahlberg had together. It really got me invested in a huge way. I'm looking forward to seeing them work together really soon because it's just going to be phenomenal and interesting to see them working together again. And that's it for my review, guys. Don't forget to like, comment down below on what you guys thought of Uncharted, subscribe, and share with everyone you know, and press the little notification bell at the bottom of my video to get notified when my next movie review is going to be. I will see you guys soon. Take care and God bless. Peace.